Today, let me share a true story that will break your heart. A few days back, I was coaching a client and this is what she told me. She said that she's struggling with the idea of marriage because she has lost all her confidence. She has met many people but she's not able to decide whom to marry. Now, I asked her what happened and she told me this story. So 2 years back, she met this person through a matrimonial site and they decided to meet in person. Now, right after 1 or 2 meets, they decided that they want to talk further because it was working out. They were both curious about each other, they both enjoyed each other's company, and so they both wanted to figure out if this could be a thing. Now, after a few days, something happened. This guy she was speaking to, he asked him, is she planning to lose weight before they get married? Now, you must be thinking that this is crazy, but it's very normal and so many people face this. Now, of course, the first thought that comes to her mind is that she should have run away as soon as possible. But you know what? She chose to stay. She thought that since she has always been a little overweight, her family constantly tells us to lose weight, her friends as well. And because they have this concern for them, she thought that this guy cares for her as well. He was saying this out of care. And so she tolerated that. And so she tried to lose weight, but it wasn't happening. Now this guy kept on asking her again and again that why aren't you able to lose weight? What's wrong? And it caused a lot of pressure in her. And eventually it didn't work out. Now, after a few weeks, she started meeting more people, but she didn't like any of them. The reason was that her confidence was shaken. She felt that she is not good enough. She felt that she doesn't look good. And because of this feeling, she couldn't connect with anyone. Now, she decided that she won't meet anyone. And so a year passed by. And this time, she lost weight. Because during this 1 year, she worked out, she went to gym, she worked on her diet, and she ended up losing weight. Now, as soon as she lost weight, she wondered if that guy is available again. Because she thought that he was nice and they connected. And so she pinged him. And you know what? He was available. He was unmarried yet. And so they both met again. They both connected, they both started meeting and speaking with each other, and it was good for both of them. Until few weeks by, now this guy tells her, why do you always wear these boring dresses? Why don't you wear some stylish or short dresses? True story. And again, instead of questioning that, she agreed and she immediately went on shopping. And she bought a dress and she clicked a picture and then she sent this guy the picture of her. You know what he did? He disappeared for a few days. He saw the picture and he didn't even reply, didn't even call back, he just disappeared. Now she was wondering if there is something wrong with me, if there is something wrong with my dress, if there is something wrong with how I look. She really panicked. Now after a few days, he came back and he just explained that, you know what, I went busy, I'm sorry. She forgave him and they both started talking again. Now after a few months, this time he became very controlling about what was she eating and where she was going, and she tolerated that. And after a few weeks, he just broke up and he just ghosted her. Now just imagine all the things she went through. It's disappointing, right? All the things she has been through, all the things she tolerated. And at the end, what happened to her? You know, it might sound harsh, but this is very normal. It happens with so many people. And not just with women, but with men as well, in other aspects. Now, what do you think was her biggest mistake? The biggest mistake on her part was that after a point of time, it wasn't about her marriage at all. She was not doing all of this so that she can marry this guy, but she was doing all of this just to seek his approval and his acceptance. When the guy commented about her body, she felt that she's not good enough. She felt that she doesn't look good and she needed to work on that. And because of that, she felt rejected by him. Now, here is what happens inside our brain. When someone rejects us, we reject ourselves. And so the second process, when we reject ourselves, it really gets stuck with us. And we constantly fight with this feeling, and that's what she was doing. Because she was overweight, she felt rejected by herself, and now she wanted to seek approval and acceptance from this guy. And so she kept on going back to this guy again and again, and she tolerated so much. Her second mistake was she was okay with the fact that a stranger is trying to change her. It is not okay. And the third mistake was that she didn't seek professional help a bit earlier. She didn't tell anyone, not even her friends, not even her family, that she is going through so much. This story tells us that how people have ruined this beautiful concept of marriage. People have become so desperate to get married that they are going heights for that. They are tolerating things or emotions that they shouldn't. Just imagine that if she could have realized this on the day one, when the guy asked her to lose weight, she could have saved herself from all the negative experiences that she went through. And this is the purpose of today's video. Today, I want to share all the things that you don't tolerate in the process of arranged marriage. So let's get started. Number one, it's not okay if a stranger tries to change you. Now, what does marriage means? It means that two people who accept each other the way they are. It's about accepting each other's strengths as well as flaws. It's about accepting each other's imperfections. It's different when your friend or family asks you to work on yourself. They genuinely care for you. Why? Because there is trust between you two. But when a stranger tells us to do something, there is no trust. We don't even know each other. So when someone tells you to lose weight or look better or dress differently, they're not saying this because they care about you. They are saying this because when you are with them, they will portray better to the world. It's about them. It's a selfish act, and it shows that they are not being a good teammate. Marriage is all about being a good teammate. It's about playing together. You don't tell each other how to play. It's you both trust each other and you both try to win together. That's marriage. So if you're in the process of arranged marriage and if you feel that the person is not willing to accept the way you are, no, they're not quite for you. So it's better to stay away from them and move on to next person. Second, it's not okay to speak to multiple people at the same time. I have so many clients from Western countries and they all mention this one thing, that they're talking to multiple people at the same time. In fact, the person they are meeting, even they are involved with multiple people at the same time. Now, I don't agree with this concept because I don't feel marriage works like that. What is one factor that matters most in marriage? It's about commitment. It's about maintaining and sustaining a relationship with one person for next 40 or 50 years. So it's not possible to give your focus and attention to many people at the same time, right? If you want to marry someone, you need to learn to give all your energy to that one person. Your mind and heart can simply focus on one person at a time. And so if you meet someone and you get this feeling, or they even mention you that they are speaking to others as well to figure out what is right for them, I don't feel you should go ahead with that person. As I said, their mind will be really confused, and I don't feel it's possible to make a better choice that way. Because this way, it feels like marriage is a task. It feels like you're going on shopping, you're trying various things, you are trying various options. While it's completely fine in other areas, but it's not fine when it comes to relationships and marriage. It's okay to explore your options, but not at one time. It's better if you give few weeks or few months to one single person. You see how it goes. If it works out, great. If not, you call this off, you take few days to reflect on yourself, and then you move on to the next person. This way, it's healthy and you'll be able to find the right person. Third, it is not okay to pressure someone to say yes just after 1 or 2 meets. Now, this is again a very common situation which many people face. I get DMs from many people, and even so many clients have told me that right after 1 or 2 meet, people ask them and people keep pressuring on them to say yes. Should I say yes or should I say no? Because if I say no, we might end up losing them. You know what? It is always better to say no if you don't have clarity. See, I don't feel it's possible to get to know someone just after 1 or 2 meet. So if someone is asking you again and again if it's a yes from your side, they don't know you well. They might be asking you constantly to say yes out of pressure. Maybe they have influence of their parents. Parents want their kids to get fast. Maybe they feel that they are running out of time, and if they don't get married now, they might not find anyone. They have this fear from society. But again, you don't have to become a part of that fear. You don't have to make their insecurities your insecurities. It's always better to say yes when you're confident about the other person. And for that, you need to spend time with them at least for a few months. So if someone is giving you this pressure of saying yes, it's okay to say no rather than taking this long-term risk. At last, I just want to say that always pursue this process out of love. Whenever we pursue anything, maybe a project, a career, a relationship, it either comes from a place of love inside us or a place of fear. When it comes to marriage, if you pursue this process out of fear, you will end up with the wrong partner because you will settle for less. But if you're choosing love over fear, you will be patient, you will keep your priorities, you will prioritize your values, and eventually you will choose what's right for you. At last, if you like this video, please share, comment, and most importantly, subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you next week again.